Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Marvel's Midnight Suns. Now, off screen I did do a few things. I was able to get Logan up to a decent friendship level. I think I need a bit more and I'll be able to get him mastered, which is great. I also was able to master Hunter's Dark Balance, which allowed me to get the next level of Annihilate, which I was able to turn into an upgrade Annihilate, which just gives us more damage per heroism point, which is awesome. I then modified it to do even more damage. So basically this thing is just a fuck you and everyone around me type of attack, which is awesome. Didn't mean to do that. So I decided to go a different type of build. It's more akin to what I would probably play past a little bit entirely because
there's still abilities I don't normally use. Like, I don't normally use Holy Burst, but it is a good effect. So I'm using it. Basically, it is an AoE attack effect, and if there are any allies within the AoE effect, it heals them, which is really nice. And for a decent amount of health, too, so it's just a nice back-off ability. I was then able to equip Heal with Cure, so if I get status element, I can just go, no. And then modifications to Merciless. I did get rid of quite a few of my cards, so yeah. But this is a pretty good build for the most part if you want to go a more balanced route, which I like. I did come up with a build for Logan that I kind of like. It's not the best in the world. I've been switching between Stink of Fear and something else a little bit, but that 3 extra heroism is pretty nice. Excuse me. This basically allows me to just, clear out the field pretty quickly. Now, Rapid Healing is a good card for him as well, because if Logan is unable to act, he can still use this card to heal. And if I'm remembering correctly, you can use this even when you're downed. So you can save the revive for someone who needs it, and use this to get him up, if you have it in your hand. So that's a pretty good card. So let's go ahead and do the Super Link, and then we will do something else.
Looking for company, Logan? Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here. And my apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust. So, thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
No need to thank me, Logan. With your expertise, I should be thanking you for helping us.
You might want to save your thank yous until you work with me a bit more. There's a reason I've been freelance the last few years.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's pad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home.
Ah, sweet. Alright. Let's go on a mission. Let's see here. There's some story we can do. You know what? Let's get this DLC done. It just came out recently. A lot of people play the main games, the main story already. Let's actually just get through the DLC, because the DLC is pretty cool.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike, disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Ominous. Alright, yeah. Let's bring Logan. It actually seems kind of suiting. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can I love her Midnight Sun outfit, but I want to see if I can... Where is it? go complete old school with it. Nah, let's stick with the Midnight Sun outfit. I like it. Yeah, let's bring in Logan, because, you know, if we're going an X-Men story route, let's go full X-Men. Get out of my thighs. There we go. No dialogue? What's up with the run-up? Okay.
Quickly, we must help them. Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia. I am looking. Me too. I just don't like what I see. I see nothing to be concerned about.
Alright, so, if I'm remembering the lore correctly, the Morlocks were, a band of mutants who, aren't as pretty as Storm. Or as, or is the absolute unit that is, Logan. And were abandoned by family, friends, before Charles was able to find them, so they went underground. Literally and figuratively, and created their own band of homeless mutants, and they have their own way of doing things. Most of the time, they just ignore anything else.
City's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
I'm going to get review first. Bear in mind again, I do not read comics. The only comic I've ever read was a comic set in the Spawn universe.
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
And I don't even remember what it was called. But
Bring what you
that is the only comic I've ever actually read. So I don't know a lot. My only other experience to the comic or the universe is the movies. And I know that they don't really keep that true to it, so.
You ain't good enough for me.
Hold on.
You aren't good enough for me.
It's alright, I just need something fierce. Still do. That hurt.
Here comes a few more.
Aight. Annihilate.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
Empathy not unique to this city or this time. Society often changes.
This is true.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another.
Alright, let's do some
Maybe
chaining.
it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia.
Zap! God, I love Arc.
Crude, but effective.
Crude? The hell are you talking about? That was awesome. Let's pop that.
It is time.
Gotta admit, the kid's pretty good.
And then let's kick this into you.
I call to the elements.
There we go. Fortunately, I have Arc
These are
again.
resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, they must always be looking over their shoulders.
Let us hope that is what
That's one of my favorite attacks. It just looks so fucking cool.
Kiss it goodbye.
It's just, yeah. Fuck all of you.
You picked the wrong one, bub.
As always, well, pause it quickly. As always, if you are a fan of comic books, especially Marvel or DC, feel free to leave a comment correcting me if I make something wrong. While I don't personally read the comics, that's mostly due to a lack of being able to purchase them, as well as finances. But I do love comic book stories. They are quite literally the modern day myths. I know a lot of people say that, but they really are. So I love to hear about comic books. I love to hear what your favorite comic book is. Who's your favorite hero? Stuff like that. Mine still has always been Spawn, but that's just because I'm an edgy motherfucker. But I've always been interested in the supernatural stuff. Constantine and the Hellraiders, I think they're called. Hellraisers, something like that. Constantine's comic book series were also my favorites to hear about. So, please tell me about your favorite comic book. Tell me who your favorite hero is. What your favorite multiverse universal character is. Stuff like that. Because I love to hear about them.
we are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
Shh. It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but
But what?
it seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
these vampires are truly stockpiling victims. There's something much greater at work here.
Obvious.
As if the torment of these people was not enough. There seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us busy.
Not wrong. Quick swipe. Let's see here. The review. Yeah, I've always loved comic books. I've just never had the opportunity or know where to buy them. So it is. I love to hear about people's favorite comics, and all that. Sorry, I'm just thinking. So yeah, feel free to leave a comment. Tell me about your favorite comics. I've mentioned before that while I love the black suit Spider-Man, that's one of my favorite designs of his. One of my favorite actually is Miles Morales, as well as Spider-Gwen. I love those two characters. And I'm really glad to see them actually popping up in movies. Let's see here. Yeah. Because they've been kind of giving the shaft for a long time.
You're with me, kid.
That way we don't get any hemolists. Yeah, I love seeing them in the comics, or not the comics, in movies nowadays.
None can stand against us.
Let's see here. That's a bad idea. Ah, crap! There's another one over here. Fuck. Let's drop that. Stun you so you can't make a hemolist next turn. And I know it's a waste to use this, but I want the extra
Light will carry you onward.
heroism right now. Alright.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Both the arcs. Frick.
Is that your best?
That's not bad. I can make do with that.
Looks like they called for help.
These Morlocks, they live here, beneath the city? Why have I not seen them before?
These sewers have been home to all kinds.
They've survived by avoiding
This.
unnecessary-
Yeah, that should do. Was that a
Many people do
cost
not want
or
to see
it was? Frick.
The modern world continues to surprise me. I had expected better.
Fair. I should have exploded that one.
Practice.
Alright, let's keep you stun locked as long as we can.
Nature conspire against us.
I don't want to deal with hemolists. They're
Now,
annoying.
that was something.
Dude, give me a quick as well.
I feel stronger already.
I'd love to keep that. I do. Not enough juice. 3 would definitely kill it. But I want to keep that for now. Crappy angle. Actually, I might be able to. Then. Oh, that's a 2. Frick. Alright. I don't want you over here. I want you over here, over there with her. That's fine.
We must find these other victims Dahlia mentioned. Who knows what
that.
suffering they have experienced at the hands of these vampires?
There are endless tunnels here. It will not be easy.
It never is.
Let's get that 4.
Your back.
You have my thanks.
Just gotta be careful when I use that. I won't reach her. That will.
Consider it done.
I got rid of him. Or her, sorry. Well, could be him.
Caretaker taught you a few tricks.
Alright, do that.
The advantage is mine.
Keep that now. Wolverine. There we go.
Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
And then... There we go.
There will be no escape.
Fuck you. I love Hellstorm, looks so cool.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
The elements have blessed. Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
God, I love that outfit. Looks so good on her. There aren't very many Midnight Suns outfits actually look really good. Just a lot of them do, but there are a lot more that just outshine. Like, But Storm's is just gorgeous. Look at that. What's up?
Hunter, I have a favor to ask.
What do you need?
Storm seems off. I haven't seen her like this before. Can you speak with her?
Of course, but why me?
You both know what it means to lead. She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student. You may be able to reach her in a way I cannot.
All right. I will seek her out.
Thank you. Oh, and don't tell her I asked you to do this.
Alright, so we're gonna tell her immediately that Magic is worried about her. She came to us in tears, crying.
It's a relief to know Dahlia is safe. You were right about the Abbey being special. It's beautiful out here.
I like to come here when I am feeling down.
Subtlety is not your strong suit. You want to ask about Dahlia, yes?
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join. Her words hurt you.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. And the act of self-reflection is often uncomfortable.
I do not follow.
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think I choose favorites, but what if I do without realizing it? Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family. I'll keep worrying about her until the vampires are taken care of.
I relate. The Midnight Suns are my family, and I share the same concerns over their safety.
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers. But I appreciate your words. It feels good to know I am not alone.
I think the fear is natural. Having abilities puts targets on our backs.
That is a good point.
Just because we are strong does not mean we are invincible.
Where were you when I was a teenager? That's what leadership is. Knowing when to step in and when to respect boundaries.
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you. Or you'll just feel it.
Sounds complicated.
It gets easier with time. Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter. Leaders often have to take these burdens on by themselves.
I am not a leader.
Oh, please. I call it like I see it.
If I'm remembering correctly, if we were a little bit further in the storyline, that dialogue actually would change a little bit to reflect our leadership status.
Don't tell Storm, but how did it go? Is she all right?
We talked. I think I was able to lift her spirits.
That is a relief.
It is sweet that you care for her.
Yes, yes. My heart of ice can melt on occasion.
Oh.
Good to see you getting all buddy-buddy with Storm.
How did you know I was just with her?
I can, smell her on you.
I thought we were discreet.
Are you very familiar with her scent?
We were close.
Let me guess. You will not elaborate.
Nope.
I love it. Just, you want to elaborate, will you? No. Fuck. Alright, fine. There we go. Side note, for getting Logan to join us, by the way, I was able to unlock this, which allows me to, when I knock someone into another player, both of us draw a card. Or one of us does. I'm not sure which. And this is the upgrade for Storm. Danger Room in the Danger Room. It allows me to control how it works. Oh, there you are.
Hunter, you look confused.
A little bit.
We are both old, correct?
Ouch. I feel young at heart.
I mean, we have both been around for a very long time. Some things are still beyond me, like the microwave.
Man, was I glad when indoor plumbing became a thing.
Adapting must have been easy for you.
Not as easy as you might think. Have you tried using a cell phone?
Nico told me I would not understand how to use one.
No offense, but she's probably right. They're so flimsy nowadays, I could sneeze on one and the damn thing would break.
Does it get easier?
With time. I didn't adapt overnight. Rolled with the punches as they came. You're like Steve. Got that culture shock. You'll get there. Change isn't always a bad thing.
We just adapt.
Exactly.
You know, that's actually kind of a good point. There are 3 relics in the Abbey right now. Well, not even 3, 4, 5. Jeez. We have Cap, Hunter, Logan, Sarah and Agatha, Caretaker and Agatha, and I guess 6 if you include the Spirit of Vengeance here. Jeez.
I just wanted to say I appreciate you leaning on me out there in the field, but I feel you deserve fair warning. Associating with me too much can be hazardous to your health.
Hazardous? What do you mean?
I mean Sabretooth. He's killed everyone I've ever been close to. Girlfriends, co-workers, casual pals. He even killed my mail carrier.
You have faced many hardships, and yet you have overcome them all.
I don't like to dwell on the past.
Same.
Nothing scares me much these days, except getting close to people. Because when I get close to someone, bad things tend to happen to them. So, I guess what I'm saying is, thanks for being a pal. And watch your back.
I like the implication of this. We just unlocked Logan's healing factor. Common passive. When a Logan card is redrawn, I recover health. That's cool. But the implication is, thank you for being a buddy. Oh yeah, by the way, I can now heal myself during battle. So weird. the talking about Sabretooth killing his mail carrier. That reminds me of a comic book I remember hearing about. It involves Thanos, and just how petty of a motherfucker he is. For no reason that we know of so far, there is a guy named David.
Got more coil?
And every year on his birthday, Thanos shows up and does something bad to him.
Sometimes
On his first birthday, he showed up, wished him a happy birthday, and stole his blanket, so he would be cold and cry.
Find more coil. Send it my way.
When he was a little bit older, you know, a young kid, he on his birthday he caused his dad's car to crash, or his dad to die in a car crash, right in front of him. Later on, when he was like 16, 17, his girlfriend texted him a happy birthday. Thanos woke up David, took his phone, and broke up with him. Broke up with his girlfriend via text. Later on, when he was a little bit older, David was on David's birthday. He got fired. Thanos pops up out of a cubicle, like that Doctor Who David Tennant meme. And David just goes, "You got me fired on my birthday?" Thanos goes, "No, that's just bad luck." Then what did... Your cat's dead. Later on, what was this? Thanos wasn't able to make one of them because the Avengers beat him. So, to make it up next year, when David was happy thinking he was finally free of Thanos, Thanos showed up and went, "Nah, still here," and blew up the entirety of the neighborhood around him, leaving only his house in the center of a crater. The last panel we see of him is David sitting in a rundown basement crappy apartment. Thanos walks in, starts fiddling with the ceiling a bit, and David goes on this monologue about why you're doing this. I think you're just lonely and you're looking for a friend, and the fact you come to me every year just repeatedly is like a sign that you really do care about me, even though you are this horrible monster, because you do take time out of your year to come and help me, despite everything you do. Thanos goes, "Nah, not really." Breaks a hole in the ceiling, breaks a pipe, floods his apartment, and leaves. It's absolutely hilarious. just the sheer level of petty he goes to.
I'm sure you've heard the expression, getting a second wind, Hunter?
Second wind. Is it related to your powers?
No, but good guess. It's when you're able to continue doing something difficult after you've been tired.
Sounds very useful. What will you do with this new energy?
I'm going to keep tabs on Dahlia and the Morlocks. Make sure nothing else happens to them.
Is that what she wants?
She wants me to keep my distance, but I can look out for friends from afar.
That's sweet. Alright, we need to do a general mission, so let's find something easy. Turn Hydra. I could use Legendary Artifact. Yeah, let's do that. Change leader to Logan? Might as well. Let's bring in, we're doing a Nest Mother Venom. Let's get that for that. There we go. A quick, easy little side mission, you know?
All you have to do is take out that Nest Mother. Sounds simple enough, right?
Yeah. Oh, they're all right around her, too.
Don't be swayed by her words.
As they say, no problem.
Let's draw the aggro of you three at least.
Hope you're ready.
Come on. Oh yeah! Forgot about that. Taunt one dog, they all come after you.
That's right.
That's okay, I know what to do. Maybe. Let's pop this.
Now that was something.
There we go. Quick swipe. On you.
I'm gonna rip you a new one. Too easy.
Eviscerate. Actually, can I range that? No. Pop, pop. You. It's a quick, so why not? The rest are out of range. Frick. So I do this. Pop, pop. There we go.
Done waiting.
Sometimes it's not about dealing damage. Sometimes it's about getting everyone in the right position.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
else I can really do. That should do.
None will pass. Defiler.
Shink. Let's go! Fuck you. Come on, Pumper. Oh, he's corrupted now. Another 5. That's the big one. Looks like a could be warding one. Maybe mending. You can't really tell. I think there's only like 2 variants. One green, one purple. Let's heal up.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
Alright, just out of range. Get rid of that. That would be nice to use, but okay, so to assimilate. God, that's so cool. I wish they would have kept his original tongue instead of that weird yellow patchy tongue. That was pointless, really. Oh, not really. Alright. Oh, I have 1 turn left. Let's move Logan out of the way. Hey. That.
You were too weak for this fight.
Alright.
Consider it done.
Might as well. Aye. Jeez! You done? Alright, not really else I can do. There's no point. Okay. Now the question is, are you going to bring more dogs?
None will be spared. They had me tied up here.
There's a mending. What's the other one?
Business as usual.
Mending. Combustion. Okay. There are... What? Oh, just out of range. Frick.
It is our turn.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
About a few turns. Well, not even a few turns. Just a minute. Taste of brains. so brutal. It's just grab, lift, crush, and then just throw it to the ground. Like a freaking ragdoll.
Look how big we are.
Nice. Very nice. Alright, so I think for the most part we're done with that. I think we're going to do the next Logan bit. Then we're going to call it. So I can spend some time working on getting his final 2 levels. Wolverine just can't stay off the Twitter. Let's see what we have at least first.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
Thanks to an upgrade to getting Logan as well, I was able to get an increased card
This is some
selection.
of my best work.
Honestly, that's not a bad effect. You chain to 4 enemies. What's upgrade? Chain to 4 enemies. Have one of them be a basic bitch, and you apply mark to every one of them, so everyone else becomes basic bitches. That's actually not bad. That's also good to put on the spike burst too if you get that.
I just hope you brought me something interesting.
Just give me that legendary blueprint. That's all I want. Thank you.
Later.
All right, Logan.
Quite a view out here, Logan.
You know, I didn't always go by Logan. Or Wolverine, for that matter. Once upon a time, they used to call me Weapon X. Not exactly warm and cuddly, eh?
Tough. Deadly. It suits you.
Maybe so. But sometimes, I wonder how things would have turned out for me if I'd been given a different name. You know, something softer like Bob or Moonchild. You ever think how your whole destiny got laid out the minute they named you Hunter?
If we are choosing names, then I should be Demon Spawn.
Ah. You want me to start calling you that?
Hold off for now. It could upset the others.
I think you got lucky with somebody like Caretaker watching out for you.
I suppose her name is fitting, then.
I'd have killed to have someone like Caretaker in my life. One way or another, I've lost everybody I ever cared about.
That must have been hard on you.
For a while, yeah. But lately, I've been feeling like I'm getting my edge back. Like when I was younger.
Oh? What changed?
Could be a lot of things. Maybe I've been eating better. Maybe it's some kind of weirdo Abbey magic at work. Or maybe it's the fact that I somehow managed to make a new friend.
Oh, wait a minute. You have old friends?
Not many, but there are 1 or 2 still around. Hard to believe, I know. I ain't had a real teammate I could count on since I took a break from the X-Men.
How is it?
It's kinda nice.
They're cute. I like them. Alright, so let's see here. To finish up Logan, I need 55 total friendship points. So that's gonna take a hot minute. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this set. I'll see you guys next time where we will continue on from here-ish. You know, give or take a few bits. But until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.